How's it going? Digital DIY Geek here, and welcome back. Now, this is day number 3 of the Funnel Hacking Live. Now, it's actually over. It's 7:55 p.m. here in Orlando, Florida. Now, hopefully the music overhead don't pick up too much. If it does, trust me, I came to the place where it was the quietest. On the other end, it is tremendously loud over there, plus the speakers. So bear with me. I'm gonna do my best in post to make this audio sound as crisp as possible. Let's get down to business. I had a few realizations today. The first realization is that affiliate marketing, while I love it, is not going to get me to where I want to be. And the reason why is really simple. When I was looking at everybody who crossed the stage for the 2 Comma Club, 2X awards, or the C award, or just getting the car award, what I realized is this. When you do paid advertising, and let's say you put $100 in, let's say you make 2 sales, and let's say those sales equal out to, I don't know, let's call it $150, okay? The problem with that is you have to wait until the refund period ends. And because you have to wait for the refund period to end, it's very, very hard for you to make a sale. That means that you're always going to be around 60 to 90 days before you get paid, which means you're floating your ad budget yourself, or you're doing some type of monetization where you're hustling super hard for free traffic, or you're paying for tools every month, or whatever the case may be. Either way it go, what I've finally come to realize is that business model is not going to get me there. Now, by no stretch of the imagination am I giving up affiliate marketing. I love it too much. That's where I made my first $1,000 at. That's where I'll always be grateful for. So I'm not giving up affiliate marketing, but I am incorporating creating my own products. Now, personally, I don't want to start creating my own products with this ideal or this concept of make money. And the reason why is really simple. Honestly, I don't feel like I've made enough money to justify me jumping out there creating my own products around make money. Now, giving away free courses showing how to make a quick $1,000 or something like that, while it has tremendous value, I just don't feel comfortable with putting a price tag on something like that. So I decided to take a step back today while I was sitting in there and I was looking at, what are the things that I'm really passionate about? What are the things that I get excited about? The first thing popped in my mind was Apple products. Like, I love all the Apple products. And when I looked at it, obviously Apple is a huge marketplace, and it's a ton of people out there that wants to learn how to work their tech better. But the more I thought about it, I realized that's not what I want to do, because while I love Apple products, I love playing with them, I love showing people how to do it and use it, I love it within a framework, which is building businesses. So if I'm not able to build a business and talk about marketing, I won't feel fulfilled in what I enjoy to do. Marketing is this thing that tugs at me. It's that psychology is that thing that tugs at me. Tech is that thing that tugs at me. So I can't do one without the other. So up until now, I've always tried to push something to the side and focus on one. And that's never, ever worked out for me. I've always found myself gravitating back to whatever I push to the side. So what I decided to do, because I was watching a video and it was talking about basically, you're an entrepreneur when, every time you put something down, it basically causes you pain. It frustrates you that you can't do it. And for me, that's how technology is. That's how marketing is. And that's how learning psychology is, because those are the 3 things. One, I learned psychology to fix me first, because I had so much stuff going on in my head and I couldn't get myself to do what I needed myself to do so I can have the things that I wanted. And I wanted to figure out why. Like, why couldn't I do that? So that took me down a rabbit hole of learning psychology, learning how to get over my fears and things like that without having to pay a shrink, might I add. Then after that, I looked at technology. I looked at everybody online having a lot of different tech that I always wanted. And, at that specific time, I couldn't afford it. So I worked with what I had, and over time I built up to it. And now I can honestly say I love my tech setup at my home office. I love my tech that I have right here that I'm using. I just love technology, and I have no problem with stepping out, trying new technology to see if it's improved or better. But with that said, I also knew that I don't want to be another YouTuber that's doing reviews. I mean, no disrespect to that, because honestly, I love it. I watch those guys all day, every day, guys and gals all day, every day. So no problem. But for me, that wouldn't fulfill me neither. So what I decided to do is I decided to delete everything, all of the side projects I had going on, all of the extra stuff I had going on. I decided to delete it. And the reason why is because I wanted a fresh start. What I had to realize about myself is if I leave Funnel Hacking Live and I still have this project over here, in my mind, that's an incomplete project, and I'm not going to be able to move like I want to move. I'm not going to be able to move as fast as I want to move because I'm always have this project in the back of my mind telling me, hey, you need to finish that. So as a result, what I did was I started from scratch. I deleted all the videos that I had. I deleted all the funnels that I had. Well, you can't delete the funnels. You can archive them. So I archived all the funnels I had inside of ClickFunnels, and I took the moment to really stop and think about what do I want to do that makes me happy? And that's video. I enjoy creating video. I enjoy creating content. I enjoy the creativity of it, the research behind it, the figuring out what's going to work, what's not going to work. And it allows me to be able to do what I enjoy, which is marketing and human psychology. Because as I look at these videos, I can put them out there, see how you respond to it, and see if it grabs your attention, see if you engage with it. And if you don't, I can know that, hey, something in that video not working, and it allows me to fine tune my message as well as get better at my craft. For me, it's video hands down. So I decided that I want to create a product around video. Now, don't get me wrong. Who am I to create a video? First thing popped in my head. First thing I thought of, Think Media. So I'm not trying to become the Think Media of YouTube or Think Media number 2. What I'm trying to do, or what I'm gonna do rather, is carve out a niche inside of the video space that targets me, because I know when I was learning video, it was a ton of problems out there that I had that nobody was addressing. And the only way for me to fix them was to go watch a 15-hour training course as if that's what I wanted to do or become. So I know it's a space for me inside of the video space, and that's where I'm going to be moving. My game plan is really simple. I'm burning all the bridges. As you know or may not know, up until now, I've worked 2 jobs. The way that worked is I go to my day job. My day job, I'm an operations manager, so I have a ton of responsibility on me as far as keeping clients happy, making sure that the officers are doing their job, making sure that I'm fulfilling on the duties of if they're calling off, if they don't show, if something happened. Anything dealing with operations is basically falling in my lap. And then my overnight gig was me working at Ford doing security. I just sit down, look at a monitor, and that's it. What I decided to do is drop one of those jobs. Now, I have been going back and forth during this whole event on if I wanted to drop a job or not, because let's face it, me having 2 jobs is a part of my security blanket, meaning that I know that because I work 2 jobs, I'm able to come here, spend $3,000 and not bat an eye. And then since I've been here, it's been nothing but expensive stuff. Like, I bought a meal today. It literally cost almost $100 and it was a buffet. I don't understand it. But the thing about it is, even with me spending all that money, I'm telling you, not one time did I have to worry about looking at my bank account. Not one time did I have to, go to my Chase app and see if I got enough. Not one time did I say, I don't know what I'm going to do when I get home for the bills. Not one time did I say that, I'm going to have to borrow some money or pawn something or, something, the stuff I used to have to do. So not one time did I have to do any of that stuff. And the reason why is because I have 2 jobs. I have a job for me going out, paying bills and all that other stuff. Then I have a job that funds the business. So naturally, if I take away the job that funds the business, I'm making my life a little bit harder. And I'm willing to do that for one main reason, because right now it is brutal on me. Let's just say on Sunday, because Saturdays and Sundays I'm doing anywhere from 12 to 14 hours at Ford overnight. So I might start at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and I get off at 6 o'clock that morning. I run home take a shower, change into my, normal professional day clothes. And then from there, I'm running to my morning shift job. And I might be there anywhere from 4 to 5, depending upon what's going on, or if I have to put out a fire. Then I'm running home and I'm trying to get a little bit of sleep before I have to be back at 4 at 11. But at this stage, I'm realizing that I have to come up with a better solution, because honestly, for me personally, I can't see myself hitting the 2 comma club, or I can't see myself hitting, the car award where you get 200 customers or 200 active ClickFunnels members. I can't see that because I look at my schedule and I look at my life and it's hectic. I don't have time to sit down and create a video. And when I was doing a 1 funnel away challenge, every day getting it done, when I tell you I was sleepy at work, I walked around feeling sluggish. I just didn't like the feeling. It wasn't good. It was bad. So I decided to bet on myself, basically. I'm going to be dropping one of my jobs. Honestly, I don't know which job it's going to be yet. That's why I'm not telling you. I really want to drop my overnight job and stick with my day job, but my day job is so stressful, and I really want to be able to spend all my good energy on my business. And honestly, I don't know. Part of me flirted with the ideal of dropping my day job, sticking with my overnight job, and just leveraging Uber or something to go out there and make a quick $50 or something like that, just to be able to spend $50 in ad spend and continue that going. But again, I don't know yet. But I do know that once I touch down in Chicago and get back home, I do know I will not be working 2 jobs. By the time I land, I'll have made a decision, and I won't be working 2 jobs, because I want to focus on creating a product, getting it out there, and start creating content and building my name up as a video person in that space and a contender in that space in my own category. I'm not trying to, step into the world of camera reviews, mic reviews, and things like that, because honestly, it's enough people doing that, and I don't want to step in as number 20 in that space. I want to step in as number 1, and I want to be the only one doing what I'm doing to eliminate any competition that I may have to worry about, or that I thought I would have to worry about. And if somebody step in that space after me, it's okay, because I want to be considered the category king in that specific space. So with that being said, that's what's going on. That's what I've learned. The one last thing I learned is I have to step into e-commerce. Not right now, but e-commerce for me down the road will be coming. I don't know exactly when. I don't know if it's going to be 3, 4, 5, 10 years from now. I don't know. All I know is that at some point in my business, when I'm ready to take it to that next level, I'm going to incorporate e-commerce, because it just makes sense. And I didn't understand how powerful e-commerce was and how people was leveraging e-commerce to build their community, even though I don't know why I didn't pick up on it, because I see it everywhere. But for whatever reason, it's one of those things I had blinders on in my mind. I'm an affiliate marketer, so when you walk around with blinders on and you call yourself this, then it tends to stop you from seeing the opportunities and seeing the obvious that's right in front of you. So yeah, with that being said, that's what I've learned from this one. That's everything that I just told you is what I got out of today's session, which is day number 3. Tomorrow is the final session. I'm looking forward to that. Tony Robinson's supposed to be here. I've been wanting to see him live for a very long time. So for him being here, I'm super stoked about that. I've been able to meet some of the top marketers this weekend. Well, not even this weekend, this week. And that's been pretty cool. I got pictures with some, and I got to watch some of them from stage. So I'm pretty stoked about that. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. And yeah, till next time. This is the Digital DIY Geek from SBS Profits. Later.